Vaclav Smil, Energy and Civilization, A History, the MIT Press. Embark on a journey through the role energy has played in shaping human civilization, as presented in Vaclav Smil's book, Energy and Civilization, A History. Explore how the development of tools, agricultural advancements, and the use of more efficient energy sources has influenced societal progress. This crucial force has allowed humans to overcome challenges and setbacks, from the persistent threat of famine to the devastating impacts of deforestation. Discover how the advent of modern energy technologies has revolutionized the way we live and work, yet also highlights the enduring tensions between progress and environmental sustainability.
The history of energy. Energy is the fundamental currency that powers all forms of life on Earth and human civilization. The quest to extract more yield from energy and obtain cleaner sources has driven innovation throughout history. Energy optimization is dependent on intelligent learning and governance. The history of energy is inseparable from the history of humanity. The evolution of agriculture, from foraging to modern farming. The book analyzes the evolution of human society and civilization from foraging to modern farming. Early humans' ability to stand erect and use their hands to manipulate tools led to the development of complex societies through hunting large fatty mammals. The shift from foraging to planting was pivotal in shaping history, and it eventually evolved into civilizations. The book explains how technological advances in plows, seeding, harvesting tools, and the use of animals upgraded farming efficiencies worldwide. However, malnourishment and famine still plagued most civilizations until the arrival of mechanized farming in the 1920s, which transformed food production and boosted yield significantly. The evolution of energy sources. The use of different energy sources throughout history has led to significant breakthroughs in global exploration, warfare, and construction. However, the overuse of animals for prime movers and burning of biomass has led to rampant deforestation. Modern mechanized farming and the use of fossil fuels have provided breakthroughs in crop yields and provided labor diversification. The widespread use of coal, then coke and steam powered the Industrial Revolution, and the use of electricity revolutionized lighting. Today, fossil fuels supply 85% of the world's energy, driving unprecedented economic growth and improvements in health, education, and general standards of living. However, the expansion of energy consumption has not been equal, with some areas still relying on biomass fuels. Energy's role in human history. The impact of energy sources on human progress is profound but complex. While it has enabled significant improvements in the human condition, various factors contributed to historical events, making it difficult to mark periods of dominant energy use in different nations. The transition to modern energy took centuries, coexisting with human and animal sources. Energy may have partially enabled the rise of great empires, but it cannot fully account for their decline. Ultimately, the role of energy in shaping history is significant, but it is only one factor among many. Energy and innovation. Throughout history, human innovation has transformed crucial fuel sources into practical use. Wind power became useful with advancements in navigational techniques, and the invention of the internal combustion engine made oil more than just a source of light. Energy has been a significant driver of economic, social, and environmental activity throughout history. The access and exploitation of efficient energy sources have played a vital role in the rise of empires from Rome to the United States. The power of energy. Energy can make or break a nation's prosperity. Successful countries like Japan import almost all their energy, while those like Russia who export energy can still face economic and political challenges. The high usage of energy has been crucial to the success of the United States. However, abundant energy in North America and Russia leads to wasteful activities such as unnecessary driving and buying oversized homes, cars, and boats. While this abuse harms the environment, reversing the trend seems unrealistic. The dark side of energy consumption. The world's demand for energy will only continue to increase as more people seek a higher standard of living. However, this comes at a cost. Greedy energy consumption leads to excessive waste, environmental degradation, and even global warming. The West's reliance on fossil fuels has given rise to dangerous extraction techniques like fracking. Moreover, controlling a nation's energy source has often concentrated political power in the hands of dictators. High energy consumption does not equate to a better life, as seen in the United States compared to Italy and Cuba. Renewable energy is a significant source of the world's energy, but the world must also contend with issues like biomass energy, which strips forests bare. Ultimately, the quest for energy has both benefited and wounded humankind, with the potential to lead to catastrophic consequences. Sustainable energy for humanity. The Earth demands innovative renewable energy sources due to the high demand for fossil fuels and the need to circumvent environmental degradation. It is crucial to reduce energy wastage, especially in rich countries, to meet the global energy demand. Even though renewable energies have gained popularity, it's unlikely to replace fossil fuels' capacity soon enough to avoid a worldwide environmental disaster. However, it's necessary to create more effective and efficient methods of harnessing renewable energies. Failure to reduce fossil fuel dependence may lead to a catastrophic consequence for humankind, making it a crucial decision to choose a sustainable way of living.
The story of energy throughout human history is a tale of innovation, adaptability, and ambition. From the early days of hunting and gathering, to the thriving agricultural societies and eventually the modernization and diversification of our energy usage, people have consistently sought more efficient and cleaner sources of power. The pursuit of energy has propelled empires to prosperity, sometimes exacerbating the global environmental crisis in the process, and the choice to emphasize renewable alternatives has never been more crucial. In summarizing Vaclav Smil's Energy and Civilization, a History, we explore energy's profound impact on human life, and recognize the pressing need to responsibly harness its potential for the betterment of our shared future.